Hey, I'm Keith with Intech, and I'm here to show you our OVR Expedition. This is a 22-foot unit weighing in at about 5,000 pounds dry. Tons of capacity aboard on this unit and a lot of neat features on our OVR products that I'll show you. One great thing about all of our units though that we always say is the way that it's built. So this is going to feature our same all aluminum cage construction, a base frame that we actually weld and build here at Intech, then with a cage that is then welded to the top of that to give you the ultimate strength and longevity in our OVR product. All right, so on the exterior of the OVR Expedition here, you're going to see this one has our silver frost metal color to it. You can do this two different ways. You can either do the silver frost or you can do a medium charcoal gray color to it. Both of them look great. All your accents will still remain black on either design. It's just going to be this color here that will change. This is going to be a large storage compartment. You can also option in our slide out kitchen, which this one does have. This simply opens, slides out. You'll have a griddle on board with this option, and then you can add the addition of a refrigerator onto the slide out kitchen as well. Moving further down the side, you'll see this will be a tandem axle. You're going to have a gross vehicle weight rating of 7,500 pounds. So with this OVR Expedition weighing in just over 5,000 pounds dry, you have 2,300 to 2,400 pounds of carrying capacity depending on the options that are on board. So a lot of carrying capacity with the Expedition. Up above, we're going to have our 14-foot awning. Now this will have the lateral arms, so there'll be no legs that have to come down to the ground. It simply automatically comes out, and then if it gets too windy for it, it has a sensor on board and it will retract itself back in. Further down the side here, you'll see a nice little outlet section here so you can plug in for anything on the campsite of the unit. And then down below that, this is one of the stabilizer jacks. There'll be four, one on each corner, all the way around the Expedition. All right, so here on the back side, you'll have a nice large storage compartment. You can also option in our LP generator. It's a 3.6. It has enough power to run this entire unit, including your AC. If you select that option, this area changes a little bit. You would have one door for the LP generator, and then you'd have an additional door that would be some storage for you still. Down below, you'll have your 2-inch receiver. This is going to be rated at 175 pounds, so it's strong enough to handle electric bikes and heavier bike racks as well. Up above in our spoiler design, you'll see there's going to be a Magnedyne camera prep up there. So all you have to do is actually unscrew that little plate. You can go to our Intech marketplace, buy the camera. It simply just plugs in, and then it comes with a little portable wireless display that you can place in your car. And that'll allow you to see when you're driving down the road what's behind you. Also, when you're backing up into a campsite, it gives you a great view. As we come around to the road side of the Expedition, additional storage on this side and the exterior as well. You'll have a little spray away hose right here. This is going to be your door for your tankless water heater, and this will be your fill for your water. So you'll have a 44-gallon fresh tank on board, along with a 30-gallon gray tank and a 26-gallon black tank. All these tanks are in the underbelly. They're enclosed and they're heated. So your LP furnace is going to feed to those. And then on top of that, we put 12-volt heat pads on all the tanks and 12-volt line heaters on all the water lines. So even in extreme cold conditions, you can keep everything from freezing on board the Expedition here. Just forward of this area, you'll see this is a vent for your furnace. And then we'll come up to your 30-amp shore cord service. This is going to be a coax input. So if you have a satellite dish or if the campgrounds you're at has cable, you can plug in here and this is automatically fed to your TVs. And directly above that is a solar port. And this is going to be set up for the briefcase style. So these wires are automatically connected to your battery. You plug in, you can set it out in the sun, and you can add a trickle charge to your batteries right there. All right, then further forward, you're going to have your sewer hose storage. This is below deck here. That way you don't have to worry about putting a dirty sewer hose inside your vehicle or inside the camper. Coming around to the front of the OVR Expedition, you'll see the great profile that all the OVRs have. One neat thing that we try to do on all of our products though is hide those LP tanks because they're not pretty to see sitting out on front of the tongue. So this will have a great little storage compartment here. You pop this open, it'll give you access to your 2 LP tanks. These are 20 pounds each. Directly above, you'll see we offer a full-size spare on all the OVRs. And then above that, you'll see a skylight window. Looks great on the exterior, but the real function of that comes when we go inside the unit. Here on the tongue, this will be a power jack. So automatically you can lower or raise the unit, and then you have a courtesy light on board there as well. So that's a look at the exterior of the OVR Expedition. Let's jump inside and see what's in there. All right, here on the inside in the dinette area, you're gonna notice a nice large L-base dinette. This works great for additional sleeping too. This side here is actually 7 feet long, and if you take off these back cushions, you have 28 inches of depth, so plenty of room for a kid or even an adult to sleep here in the dinette space. Up above us is what's really neat though. We actually have a bunk system. It takes up no space inside the unit when it's closed up, but by pressing these two levers right here, this is going to drop down and give you additional sleeping capacity up to 175 pounds. So great for another kid to sleep, making this a camper that can easily handle a family of 4. You'll also have some great storage in the back end. Overhead cabinets, you have a little pantry area here off to the side. So good storage inside the OVRs across the board. Also in your dinette area, you're going to have some entertainment. You'll have your 32-inch flat screen TV. These will be smart TVs, so you can go through to any of your apps and watch whatever you like. You have some speakers up above. This is going to be a 4-speaker system. So 2 speakers are going to be back here in the dinette area, and then you'll have another 2 speakers up in the bedroom. And those will be on zones. So that way, if you're just in the back watching TV, you can set the back zone. Or if you're up front and you just want music up there, you can do the same. Over to our side, we're going to have our kitchen. This is going to be a nice large kitchen base inside the OVR Expedition. You have our deep farmhouse sink. You're going to have a 2-burner LP cooktop. And then down below that, you'll have a convection microwave oven. Also nice storage throughout the base, along with some storage up above for all your cooking supplies. Further behind me here, this is going to be our 10 cubic foot, 12-volt refrigerator. The great thing about these 12 volts, they really consume very little battery power. They give you a lot of space on the inside, and they don't really take so long to cool down like the old heat absorptions do. They cool very, very quickly. To my side over here, this is going to be our wet bath. So in the Expedition, we do our wet bath design to help keep the size of this unit a little bit smaller. As we mentioned, this is only 22 feet long. But our wet baths are great. Huge amount of space on the floor. You can really easily move around, easy to use. We also don't have to use a curtain because we use an exterior door that completely seals off. So curtains can be a little pesky inside a tight bathroom space. This really does a nice job to alleviate that. Now the OVR Expedition we're in here has our queen bed design. So this is a 60 by 80 inch bed, and this comes standard inside the OVR Expedition. But you can also option our twin beds, and that'll give you 2 beds that are 38 by 80 inches long as well. Both designs give you a good amount of space and storage in the front end. On this queen bed design, you'll see you'll have a wardrobe area storage here above your nightstand, a little drawer below, and some plugs and outlets here to plug and charge phones. You'll also have storage all the way across the upper section of this unit in the bedroom. For comfort on the Expedition, here you're going to see our thermostat. This is going to work our 15,000 BTU soft start AC. So by having a soft start on this AC, we're able to actually allow you to run this off our off-grid package. And what that is that's going to be a solar system that's going to have lithium batteries and an inverter, but the soft start allows the inverter to actually run our air conditioner. Also, we'll have a 25,000 BTU LP furnace. That's going to be more than enough to keep this unit nice and warm, and that furnace is feeding down to our underbelly, keeping our tanks from freezing in the cold weather. Directly above that, this is going to be our Max Air vent fan control. So the Max Air vent is one of those nice large blades. It has 4 different speeds, so you can move a lot of air through the unit. You'll have a fan here in the bedroom space, also one up in the kitchen and dinette area as well. So that's a look at our OVR Expedition. You can find a lot more details online at intech.com. Also there we have our dealer locator, where you can find your local Intech dealer to get additional pricing and availability information. Thanks for watching.